What's up, guys? Mike in the building. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Happy holidays too. Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates at that. For a day right after Christmas, I thought we had a beautiful runner stock that pretty much ripped almost over 300%, trading sideways, consolidating right now above a pretty big passive order right here at sitting right here about 355s, 366s. Um, Before I dive in more into the book, guys, BookMap's doing a beautiful 30% off of their annual subscriptions for Digital Plus, Global, and Global Plus. Guys, this is a phenomenal tool for trading. We actually get to see what's happening behind the scenes of the candlesticks, seeing where liquidity is, seeing where we have offers and then bids. These are passive orders right here. Okay, these are potential passive buyers right here and potential passive limit sellers right here. It's very important just to see what's going on behind the scenes, right? I pull up ARBB. You're going to see this. To me, this is a beautiful structure pattern and pre-market. Again, on this one, I did not really see any type of really sell volume or any indication of a seller on this. To me, this is just a nice pop-up sideways consolidation soak pattern compared to a lot of other videos that I had on my YouTube channel already. You know, so again, Bookmap's doing a beautiful 30% off annual subscriptions. I have a code down in the description. You can utilize that, save a few bucks on the book, and really start grasping and learning what's going behind the scenes, right? Without it, you know, a lot of people are just trading pretty dark, or they're just trading with candlesticks like this, and if you remove them, this is what it looks like. So if you have the heat map on there, guys, you'll be able to see liquidity very clear. I don't use candlesticks. To me, it's a lagging indicator, and you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes of this one. Again, ARBB opened up. You can see that they have passive limit orders right here. As this thing starts to open up at open, you can see them removing the liquidity and not breaking down. You can clearly see that buyers are in very control right here. Very well in control. And then we go ahead and get a halt. This is what a halt looks like on the book, guys. So if you ever see this box like this, that means the stock is halted. All right. This thing did open up and again had really nice support. So we got more buyers willing to buy and bid this stock up. And then you can see it makes a nice move up into 460s right here. Then you can start seeing it starts to pull back. So, to be able to utilize this and actually look for potential price targets, or, look for areas like, if you're late to the game right here, there's a three bidder right here, 11,000 shares, right? You can potentially take some ads into here and risk this price level, knowing that there's some buyers or a bidder that's willing to buy on the book, right? And then you can see how they're utilizing this tick by tick, and you can clearly see that that three bidder, that passive order on the bid side, is still there on the book, right? Then you can see when they start to pull it, because as price action starts to increase, now we're looking to see what orders are ahead of us. Anything that stands out, right? These are aggressive market buyers right here and sellers. There's a mix. Okay, I like to use this. I have this in right over here. Sorry, down here, volume bars. I have them volume dots right here. I have them mixed into total volume, and then my volume bars are inherited so they match. Okay, there's just two things. I like to see the mix in them. You can do volume delta if you want. It's buy minus sell, and you'll see the difference right there of it looking like that. But I like to see a mix. So I see total volume. That's what I like to use. You can change these and see which one works best for you, depending on how your style is and what you'd like to look for. Okay, um, guys, this is a great name. This is the one that held up pre-market, and you can see again down below before this went and started to take off. You can see how they had this sandwiched right here. Got a nice $2 bidder right here, and you do have a lot of lower liquidity. Just because you're not seeing a huge, dark magnet doesn't mean there's not a lot of liquidity. You'll be able to see it right here in the current order book. Again, that's a beautiful thing. And then you can start seeing how they're auctioning the price, and then when buyers step in, are things breaking down? You know, I like this is a nice book flip right here. Once we break through this liquidity right here, price action comes down, and you can see that there's a bidder stepping up that's helping, supporting the price action that's taking place. And then you have more buyers step up through all these offer limit orders, right? All these passive orders are on the book. You can even see right here it starts to get a little heavy. Then you can see them starting to remove some of it as price action goes in here. This is maybe a potential area where somebody did not want to get filled yet. All right. So again, hope you guys had a great holiday. Definitely some nice movers. You know, okay. I'm gonna go over this one too real quick. This is another example. You know, if you're a pattern trader, this did set up a 5-minute flag. Okay. This is another example of maybe potentially taking a trade and you see some support at 225. There's 17,000 shares, almost 18K right here on this one. And then you can zoom out and already see that there's a passive limit order on the offer side right at 264. All right, now mix this in with Confluence, right? If you mix this in with Confluence, this is a pretty big level right here. All right, this is some daily supply right here, and you can kind of see that they painted some of this in pre-market and this went to go set up, but this was a big area for it to reclaim. Okay, now by having the book, right, you can kind of see that they already have this area stacked with a big order. All right, they got 20K on the offer side. All right, now pattern traders, people like to take pattern setups. This did kind of set up a 5-minute flag, nice pop up, stair step down. Right now I'm bringing this up again because if you utilize the book, you can see that there is a bidder right here. And now as price action starts to increase, that bidder gets pulled, but now it's testing, right? It's testing that passive sell order that was already there. All right. Now, if this thing is strong, you would typically want to see them break through here, try to retest these areas like you saw in ARBB, and then maybe a bidder steps up, or for more continuation, or as the best offer line right here starts to step up, you want to see more aggressive buyers. Someone did try a little bit right here, around 4,700 shares, almost 5,000 shares, no follow through, and now you're going to start seeing the sellers start to come in control as they remove some of the liquidity right here. And you can see some sellers are taking out the best bids, or the bids right there, and then it starts to come all the way back down, and then starts to sellers are in control right here. So it's a great tool, right? If you're a scalper, if you're someone who's looking for a bigger return, or if you're someone who's you're shorting this and you see no follow through, you know, this is a great opportunity to maybe take a short, right? Maybe take a long down here against this bidder. It just depends on what kind of trader you are. Again, you can use this for small caps, large caps, futures. I know they have crypto on here too as well. It's a great thing, right? I had a lot of stocks on watch today, right? Some of them I'm waiting for, to see if any big players are going to hop on the tape, right, for some support, things like that, right? These are some continuation plays. Alt's a nice continuation play. It's actually making new highs right now. You can see that they have a nice bidder right here, okay, at 1025s. Nice passive order on the bid side, holding this stock up, and you kind of see it's still continuing to grind. Now this is a different type of play, a continuation play, right? Even on back, back was a great one in the morning, okay? You can kind of see right at bell. All right, right at bell, they had a huge $3 bidder, 32,000 shares on this one. This was also a really great play that gave over $1, almost $2 right there per share against a nice bidder right here, right? So if you're new to using the book and you're trying to, mitigate your losses or your risk, right? These are great opportunities to see them right here, right? Maybe take a few shares and risk this $3, right, for a potential bigger return. Now it all depends, right, on context. What's the structure look like? What's the daily look like? Are we getting volume? Are buyers in control or sellers in control and things like that? But utilizing the book helps you mitigate losses, have some price targets, right? Um, Again, I make sure I'm trading out of supply and demand, right? I want to add in demand areas, some areas that are looks like they're holding. This was a phenomenal play right here. Beautiful $3 bidder, and then you can kind of see them starting to step up little by little as we're starting to test these upper liquidity magnets right here. These passive orders sitting right here, 13,000. As it comes in swipes, you can kind of see these little bids. Now these are spoof bids. They're pulling them, right? A spoof bid. The bid pops up, helps utilize the price action, holds it, maintains it. Nice little book flip right there. Nice pullback, bounces off again. But now you start to see more spoofs, more liquidity holding this up, right? Then you can see the control right here. So um, again, BookMap's doing a great deal, guys. 30% off annual subscriptions. If you guys are loving the book and you guys have monthly subscriptions, this might be a great opportunity to upgrade. Let's go. Let's grind. Much love, Mikey.